Chapter 5. Drooping in the heat of the day, the animals did as Albertine said and trailed around the farm after Pint-Size. They found him teaching his brothers and sisters, standing up on his back trotters. Pint-Size was explaining how a pig flies. "You just wave this," he said, flapping his front trotters, "and you lift off. Simple when you know how." And all the little pigs stood up and waved their front trotters. "I'd watch him if I were you, Peggotty." "Oh, but I can't look." While she wasn't looking, a buzzard flew down and landed beside Pint-Size. "A friend of mine tells me you want to learn to fly. I've been doing it all my life. I'll teach you. Are you ready?" "Am I ready?" said Pint-Size. "Course I'm ready." And before he knew it, the buzzard had picked him up and he was soaring into the sky high above the farm. "Gosh, goodness gracious! By jingo, I still can't look." Up, up, and away! "I hope he doesn't land on me." "Nice view," said the buzzard. Pint-Size looked down and wished he hadn't. His stomach started to churn over and he began to feel very sick and very frightened. The animals below him were getting smaller and smaller, and then he couldn't see them any more. "Take me down," he squealed. "Take me down." "What, already? How about a dive?" Pint-Size tried to scream, but he couldn't. He was so frightened, he couldn't even breathe. The farm was coming closer and closer. It was getting bigger and bigger. He was going to crash. Pint-Size closed his eyes. Whoosh! "Bravo! Marvellous! Crikey!" "Like flying, do you? Whoosh! Please take me home." "Pint-Size has got the hang of it now." "Great idea, Mum." "I know." "Not yet," said the buzzard, and as they floated through the silent sky they came to a cloud, a dark cloud. Don't like the look of that," said the buzzard, as a bit louder than he should. "Don't much like the look of you either." Thunder rolled around the sky and the rain began to fall in great dollops. "I want to go home," squealed Pint-Size. "I want my mama." "All right," said the buzzard. "I'll drop you off." And he did just that. Down below, Farmer Rafferty was talking to the next door farm again.
"Rain, I told you so, didn't I? It's raining cats and dogs."
"Yippity-yoo!" cried old Farmer Rafferty, and he did a sploshy rain dance in a muddy puddle. But if he hadn't been so busy dancing, he'd have noticed that it wasn't raining cats and dogs at all. It was raining pigs, and one little pig in particular. Pint-Size tumbled through the air until he at last landed right in the middle of the dung heap. "Back where you belong. You leave the flying to the birds. Show off." "Yes, Mamma," said Pint-Size, and he meant it. He snuggled into her and he buried his head in the dung so he didn't hear the thunder. That evening Jigger saw Albertine as she was having her bath. "That buzzard friend's of yours, wasn't he?" "He's so quick on the uptake." "Mamma has her connections, you know." "Maybe," said Albertine, and smiled her goosey smile. Meanwhile, on his tractor seat, Mossop woke up.
"Oh, it's been raining and I'm all wet. Why didn't someone tell me? I was having this dream about a pig and it was flying like a bird."
Peggotty put her trotters over Pint-Size's ears so he couldn't hear any more. "Oh, for goodness sake, go back to sleep, Mossop."
"Oh, if you insist,"
sulked Mossop, and he yawned hugely as cats do, closed his one and single eye, and slept. The night came down, the moon came up, and everyone slept on Muddle Puddle Farm. Buzz, buzz, buzz. And that's why they're called buzzards. The end.